Hello and welcome to Dumbphones UK. My name's Joseph. I look at dumb or dumber phones on the UK market. Today we're going to look at the CAT S22 Flip and gaming on the phone. Can it game? Is it a good phone for gaming? It seems like it won't be, but we're going to find out together. We're going to look at Pokemon Go, Clash of Clans and Candy Crush Saga. I think that Pokemon Go is the most intense. It's not a game, again, that I play. I'm going to turn down the volume to ensure that we're not blasted with Pokemon-based jingles, but I will need to set this up because this isn't something that I use. So let's see whether the phone can run this game. As of now, the phone is trying to do something. Here we can see the game loading. I'm going to zoom in on the loading bar just to show you that there. Isn't the quickest, but I mean, we didn't expect it to be on this phone, so let's just wait and see what it comes back with. Right, so we should be getting into the game in a sec, so let's see how this phone handles. The Jelly Star, the video is here. You can see handled it all very well. This is running Android Go. We need to remember not Android 13 as the Jelly Star is, so I think it's worth us remembering that when we look at the performance of this phone. Again, this phone itself isn't meant for gaming. This has just been a question from people on YouTube, so I just wanted to give you an insight into how it runs. So yes, it can use it while we're using the app. And I'm going to allow it at the moment. Obviously this is just initial setup, so I will come out of it again in a sec and reload it. So it is a bit laggy. Ah, there we go. Now it's loaded. We're okay. We can zoom in, we can zoom out. We can look at our surroundings. I'm going to fight this. I don't fight? Not sure. Now, I know a lot of people will be asking, can I do anything with the keyboard itself and Pokemon Go? I'm going to be honest, I don't think so, but let's try and see where we get to. So, we are now looking at the Pokemon, we're going through, we're happy with that, perfect. I'm going to try and use... Okay, we've leveled up. I'm now clicking... This isn't doing anything. Okay, as expected, that isn't doing anything, so we're going to just go back into the game, and I don't know much about the game, so I'd like to see my Pokedex of the Pokemon that I've caught. So you can see how long it's taking to render, and then when it does render, how it runs. I'd say it's not as bad as I feared it was going to be. I'm going to come out of that, I'm going to come out of this, and I'm going to fight, or try and capture this guy, Swinub. Pretty happy with that. I mean, as somebody that doesn't play it, feels good to me. Great, we've got him. So I'm going to close this game. I am going to close all of these, and I'm going to reopen Pokemon Go as if you were just playing as normal. Now you've done all the setup, so we want to see how this works, how quickly it all loads for you. So you're outside, you buy something, you want to capture a Pokemon. Let's see how it works. While the loading bar has loaded, the game hasn't started yet, so this is giving you an indication of how long it's been. I will calculate it from the video and pop a final loading time into the description for you as well as on screen now, so hopefully that's useful. So it's certainly slower than other phones, but you know, that's as expected. The idea behind this phone isn't that we would be using it. It does like to buzz very loudly. my bag's full, apparently. So you can see how it's working. Oh. So before we catch him, because I'm going to be honest, it's not my sort of game, I'm going to hop into a different game now. So Clash of Clans. I'm intrigued to see whether it renders it this way or this way. And again, from when I've clicked Clash of Clans, I'll look back at my video and I will tell you how long it takes to load. This is running Android Go and not 13, so I would expect it to be a bit slower. You can see that it has loaded it this way, and that does sort of pose a problem with holding the phone. Either you're going to hold it like this, or one-handed, it's quite hard, so if you wanted to be clicking away with this. But let's give it a go, so I can tell you how it all works. There we go. This one was not too bad. So here we go, we can see. This is the same as what I did. Okay. Again, it's not a game I play. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but as you can see, the game itself is all going quite well. So you can see no real lag on the game. Okay, apparently I'm attacking something, so I'm going to attack. There we go, I'm going to send people into attack. Apparently I did something, again, don't play this game, don't have a clue, but I just wanted to show you how the game runs. I'm going to return home. It is quite small on this device, so to be able to read and see is quite hard, but obviously this game allows you to zoom in, but on this small screen that is quite hard. Not sure what's going on, but things seem to be going well. Here we go, let's build that as well. So you can see that Clash of Clans renders pretty well. And finally, Candy Crush. These are all games that utilise the touchscreen. Again, with Clash of Clans, I tried using it on the T9 and it didn't work, and I'll try again on Candy Crush and we'll see where we get to, but I'm assuming that the T9 part of this phone won't work. I'm going to accept those T's and C's, I'm going to play. Okay, again, as this is the first level, it's going to be asking me to do... Let me turn this down. We've all heard the Candy Crush stuff. So yeah, it's possible. It's certainly possible to be doing this. One thing I'm going to try is and use the keypad, see whether I can do anything with that. No, doesn't allow the keypad, didn't expect it to, but it's worth testing. And just going to see. Obviously on a phone like this it's harder. You have to make sure you are very precise with where you're flicking and what you're clicking. But as you can see, renders it all pretty well. Doesn't seem to have a problem doing Candy Crush. And even with Pokemon Go, it wasn't the quickest, but it was still able to do it. So I hope that was useful. So there we have it. The CAT S22 Flip was able to play Pokemon Go, Clash of Clans and Candy Crush. I know that's not an exhaustive list of games, it's just the 3 games that I wanted to try and do quickly for you lovely people. So it was able to do it. Things were a little bit slower than we would have with our £1,000 phones, but as you all know, this phone cost me less than £100 and it's still able to do it. Sure, it's a bit clunky because you have to use the touchscreen when you're walking around on Pokemon Go, so you do have this sort of additional bit at the bottom here, but it's ticking a lot of boxes. As ever, any questions, anything you might want me to answer or look at, drop them below and I'll get onto them. It does take me a bit of time, but I will do my best for you lovely people. I am introducing something called the Sunday question sessions, which is a much shorter video, which means that I can just do them super quick, get them out so they aren't all super long. But I hope you're well, behave yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.